What's good, everybody? It's your boy Luke back at it with another video. This one's gonna be a very
you nod and think,
oh man, little advertisement real quick. This is a good book for anyone out there. It's free on YouTube. It's called Relentless by Tim Grover. If you guys that don't know, it's actually Kobe Bryant's trainer, if I'm not mistaken, or something like that. But this one here, Relentless by Tim Grover, is free on YouTube. Matter of fact, I'll put the link in the bottom. You guys check it out. And the reason why I listen to this book at certain points in my life is because I gotta remind myself of what it is that I'm going through, and what it is that I'm feeling, and what it is that I'm going to be going up against. Because it seems like every time, and it's obviously a very obvious thing, but every time that I seem to stray away from God or give in to the little things that I shouldn't be giving into, because I'm human and I'm going to mess up. But every time I get in that point, man, oh my gosh, it's a battle. And I realize how many demons are still there and how many demons are lurking. And just kind of a reminder, everyone out there, man, we're all finding demons at all points of our lives. There's demons everywhere, and there's demons within ourselves that we only release when the times are not in our favor, when things seem to be falling apart in our minds. Because sometimes things may seem like they're falling apart, but it's for you to get rebuilt and do it in a whole completely different way. And it's crazy because so many points in my life, I've been here, and I'm here right now. I'm here at that point again where I feel like things are falling apart, and that's just obviously it's my total overreaction of my mind, because my mind is very obsessive with trying to prove the situation right versus accepting that the situation is not that right. And that's kind of where I'm at right now in my life, where I understand that the situation is not what it seems like, right? It's not what it seems like, and things may seem like they're falling apart, but the mind plays such a good role in trying to convince us otherwise, trying to convince us that it's right, and that I'm completely on the right things, when in reality it's nothing like that. It's really nothing like that. It's just strictly all the mind telling you that you're not there yet, and that you're on a hard path and a very unfamiliar path. And when we're on there, that's why it's important to have strong people in your life, to have people that are striving for more. Because even though you might feel like giving up, even though you might feel like giving in, we got a certain standard to hold because of the people that we have in our circle, right? And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I might feel like not doing nothing. I might feel like just giving in and giving up in the moment. But then I go back to my immediate circle, and it snaps me out of it. I'm like, dude, there's no way you can give up, even if you wanted to. Obviously, I'm not going to. But even if I want to, there's no way I can give up, because people around me are not gonna let me. And that's not and I'm so grateful for that, because I understand that not everybody may have that. But at the same time, you have to ask yourself, is that a decision that you made, or is that just the way your life is? When a majority of the time percentage, it's gonna be a decision that you have made to not put yourself around those people, because you'd be surprised. People that are doing good want to hang around people that are doing good, or that are trying to do good. It's very simple. We overcomplicate things sometimes to make ourselves believe that people don't want to help us, that this and that, when in all reality, it's just we don't want to help ourselves. So we stray away from the good relationships, from the good circles that we know we should be in, that we know that we have access to, and that we know that we are in. And we sometimes go back to our immediate circle of what we used to be and what we used to know, when in all reality we're not on that time anymore. And we got to accept the fact that we're not on that time, and that's perfectly fine to separate from those people. And I'm speaking heavily to myself, and it's perfectly fine to mess up. It's perfectly fine to fall short, because we are human. But at the same time, if you fall, it's time to get back up. It's time to get back up every time, no matter how many times you fall. The beautiful thing about God is that He's never gonna not be there. As much as we feel like at this point in my life where I fall short, and many times I feel like God's ashamed of me, like God doesn't want me anymore. I can't apologize to God and that simple ego and pride talking. Because in all reality, God will forgive you. Obviously, there's a limit, and He's gonna have to teach us lessons during that. He's gonna forgive you. He's gonna be right there. So yes, I understand things may have been slowed down because of your actions. Because everything comes with the action. Every action comes with the reaction. Whether it be karma, whether it be things happening, whether it be just whatever it is, every action comes with a reaction. We gotta accept that and just go with it and move with it and push forward. And even when things feel like they're falling apart, just take that step forward. Like I always do, even though when I feel like I messed up so bad, I just take that step forward, that initial step, and then if it's back to step one, it's back to step one. It is what it is. We can't run from that. We can't change that. Action was already done. What am I gonna be here sitting, dwelling in it, and just acting like, oh my God, it's the end of the world? Really not. You're still here. You're still alive. You still got, you still got certain things. So just learn to accept that and learn to grow from things now, versus backtracking on situations. But yeah, it's your boy Lou. It's a quick one for y'all. We got demons we're all fighting. I'm fighting them too every day. We're not giving in to them because we have no other option, guys. We have no other option but to just continue forward. So let's not forget that.